Back! Today, we're starting one of the Final Fantasy games that has always been near and dear to my heart. I gotta tell you, the first time I ever played this game, I remember I was a child at the time. I went to a friend's house, and I had never heard. Well, I had heard of Final Fantasy 4 and 1, but I had never played or seen Final Fantasy 7 before. In fact, Final Fantasy 4 was the newest one at the time that I had seen, and we put in this game for 15 minutes. We played for 15 minutes. And wait, what's that? It's been 6 hours? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Yeah, no, we thought we played for 15 minutes. We actually had been playing all day. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's just how it goes sometimes with games like this. And I remember the moment I got home, I thought, I have to have this game. I need this game. What do I got to do to get this game? I went and I mowed lawns around town. I pushed the push mower all the way across town to mow some grass. Gosh, I pulled weeds at my neighbor across the street. Pulled weeds out of their garden for a few bucks. I did all sorts of stuff. I did a bunch of stuff so that way I could have this. And I remember starting over. I didn't feel like I was starting over. I was just enjoying it so much that restarting meant nothing to me. It was fine. It was totally cool. And then, not only did I not feel bad about restarting, I got to the end of Disc 1. It took me 50 hours of gameplay to get to the end of Disc 1. And I remember thinking, I could have done this better. I could have done this all better. I'm not cut out for this game. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose so hard. But we made it, and I'm glad we did. Honestly, I feel like this game overall may not get as much views as Legend of Dragoon, or not Legend of Dragoon, but, well, yeah, I think LOG would have gotten more views. Also, I think this won't do as well as Breath of the Wild, but that's fine. I love it. Is it you? Is it me? Am I lagging? I could be lagging. I hope I'm not lagging, but it's very possible. Let me know if it doesn't get better. Let me know if it doesn't get better and we'll try and fix it. Biggs, you used to be in Soldier. Alright? Why does he say alright? Some things don't make sense. Not every day you find one of them in Avalanche. Yeah, what's that about? Soldiers, they're the enemy. Yeah. Am I lagging a little bit? Gosh, OBS tells me that I'm not lagging at all. But it's really bad about telling me if I am or not. I don't know. The statistics just aren't that good whenever streaming to YouTube. It's way better streaming to Twitch. Hang on. Let me try a thing. Okay. Maybe that's better. Check, check. Maybe that's better. We'll do that. Are we crushing it now? Sorry, I was telling a riveting story. I was telling a massive story. You got 100 on the presentation? Nice, James. Congratulations. Also, Galen, how are you feeling? I got used to calling you Chris, then I got used to calling you Galen. Now I see Ghastly Pompano, and I'm not sure. My name's Cloud. Oh, that's great. My name is... I don't care. I don't care. Nope, stop right there. Don't care what your names are. Once we're done with this, I'm out. I'm totally out. I always loved, I loved all the characters, just to be clear. Barrett's pretty awesome, though. Barrett's pretty awesome. Okay, did that fix the lag there? The music goes hard. Love it. Barrett, one of the best characters ever. Lets us know how to walk. Even tells us how to run. What a champion. What a champion. Love it. I can't think of a single music track in this game that's not amazing. They're all just good. I can't think of a single one that isn't fire, you know? I closed Steam. It shouldn't affect things. I told it don't do anything while I've got OBS open, but it's got a mind of its own. It's probably uploading all my data, you know, in the background. And sometimes I need Steam, because sometimes we're streaming a Steam game, you know? What can I do? Oh well. Oh, Cloud doesn't have his dancing shoes on. Can't hit the goofy tentacle dog there. Galen, have you played this before? Team, who's played this before? Am I the only one? Mining crypto in the back. Yeah, Cam. It's eating up my CPU resources. Just eating up my CPU and GPU. Trying to make sure I don't have enough going around the game. Galen, that's a difficult question to answer. If I'm being honest, I kind of wanted to play Legend of Dragoon a little bit more. Not that I don't love this game. I'm definitely very happy to play this one, but I've never beaten LOG, so that would have been sweet. Barrett. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? Nope. I wasn't Soldier, after all. I did work for Shinra, you know? Yeah, the planet's full of... I always called it Mako energy. In the remake, they pronounce it Mako. But I might accidentally say Mako. If I do, fight me. Yeah, people here use it every day. It's electricity. Okay, that's kind of what they're using it as. That's the reference here. It's the lifeblood of the planet, and Shinra keeps sucking out the blood with these weird machines. Yeah, I'm not here for the lecture. Let's just go. Cloud's totally indifferent. I don't care. Yeah, we're a team now. Me and Barrett. Cloud and Barrett, best friends forever. They're not best friends. James, you've never played this one before? Oh man, I love this game. I told a story right as we started stream about me first playing this game, and I just remember thinking, I need this game. Oh, I played it so much, and this is the same copy that I bought a long time ago. The jewel case is cracked. The disc 1, the plastic pins that hold disc 1 have all broken and fallen out. Every time I close the disc, the case, the disc just falls because there's nothing holding it in place. Oh, it's so crazy. You're the type of gamer that doesn't play games? You got 1,250 of them on Steam, but I've only played like 100 of them. That's fair. Some just like to have a collection, you know? Yeah, Cloud doesn't care. Not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud! Yeah, so what? The only thing I care about is my money. That's what he meant to say there. Barrett's like, look at him. You can tell he's angry. And then he just disappears back into Cloud. Oh, somebody, it's good, buddy. It's good. I love this one. When people ask me what is my favorite game of all time, I usually say Chrono Trigger. But if I wasn't gonna pick Chrono Trigger, it might have to be this one. It's pretty darn good. I don't know. I loved it, and I realized not everyone did. I played a little bit of the remake, and I'm not sure what I think of it yet. It's not... I haven't thought that it was bad, but it didn't grip me like the original did. Even playing the OG one right now, I'm still thinking, this is better than the remake. What were they doing in the remake? This is great. I love this. But it is nice to see things remade and prettied up, I guess. It looks pretty darn good. It does look really, really good. Hard to discount that. Yeah, get Shrek'd. Barrett with his gun arm. How cool is that? The thing's gonna either bop us or cast fire or just die before he gets a chance. So team, yeah, I did not vote, okay? I was gonna save my vote. I already knew what I was going to vote. But I saved my vote just in case there needed to be a tiebreaker. But Final Fantasy VII won. Barely. But I'm good with it. I was thinking, though, maybe if we do, if we can fit in some additional stream times at some, I don't know when I would possibly do this. This right here, by the way, best place, if you're trying to grind early game levels, this is the best spot, right here, on this goofy ladder. Just running back and forth on this, this area. Because there's, this fight is not the good fight that you want. But there is an excellent fight that has 5 enemies. You get a ton of XP from it. Yeah, Chrono Trigger it's what I tell people is my favorite. And I'm not lying, but it's difficult to say because there's a few games that are just right there at the top of the list, you know, and it's hard to pick one. It's hard to just pick one. But, yeah. Oh, James, I'm not going to grind a whole bunch. I want to show the battle that I'm talking about that's really good. But after that... Oh, yes. Galen, you can play out of order. That's not a big deal. There are a few that you shouldn't play out of order, but that's usually pretty apparent. Like, there's Final Fantasy X, and then there's Final Fantasy X-2. So, X-2 is a direct sequel to Final Fantasy X, but 10 is not directly related to any other Final Fantasies. You can play it standalone. And, same with 8, 9, not related to the other ones. Oof, back attack. Not good. Uh-oh, warning. Enemy sighted. There's a lot of things about this game that I do love. I don't know, it's just one of the good old games. I quite love it a bunch. But somebody, okay. So I was considering if we can get in some bonus streams, we can finish up Season 1 of The Walking Dead. Okay? And then start Legend of Dragoon at the same time. What? What is that? What's that? What do you guys think of that? What are your thoughts? Because I could be on board with that. One of the interesting things about this game... Oh, here we go. This battle. This is the battle. It's not always preemptive, but this is the fight that I was talking about, that you can get a ton of XP and AP. Anyways, I think it's AP for the materia. This is the fight. Oh, it's so good. You get a ton of XP. It's not difficult. I love it. This is the game that I really wanted my Whammon to see. I wanted her to see this game. It's so good. I love this one so much. Anyways, I didn't really stop to show you guys the XP, I guess, because of the ding dong. But there you go. That fight right there. You can find it right there. Nice. So good. It's to my knowledge. Okay, just to be clear, I am not. I'm pretty knowledgeable about this game, but I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have, access to that level of knowledge, but I do know quite a lot about this game. Yeah, somebody I do too. Arguably the best season. I never played 3 and 4, I guess, but a lot of people have told me Season 1 was the best one. Magic. I love the way they did magic in this game. Everyone can have every skill, but it just depends on how you equip and allocate materia. Nice. Limit breaks. Super cool. So great. I remember seeing that and thinking, every time I'd unlock a new one, yes! Yes! I loved it. Just loved it. I might have should have saved that for the boss, but also I don't care. The boss has an attack where he will counter if you strike him, and Barrett tells you, don't attack him while his tail's up, because he'll counter. But if you're a G, like I am, you just don't care, okay? You just don't care. We're gonna top off, and we're gonna let that laser hit us, because that's how you get limit breaks. Let's go. I love the music. Everything about this game is just so good. Restore materia that we can't equip yet because we're ding-dongs, don't know how to do it. Yeah, this thing's not gonna be anything more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Yeah, shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch, make sure you don't pull nothing. I love Barrett, the way he talks. Gosh. And then Cloud has a small little mental breakdown here. Watch out, this isn't just a reactor. Huh? Barrett, what's wrong? Huh? Set the bomb already! Hurry it up! Yeah, sorry. Woo! Oh, King Ditcher, what's going on, my guy? Yes, Final Fantasy 7 and 6. Ooh, 6 is so good. I struggle. I think I like 7 more than 6. I think it's 7, 10, and then 6, but they're so close. It's hard to say that I like one vastly more than the other, because there are all three of those just amazing. So good. So good. One thing I always thought was interesting about this game is the frame rates. The the frame rate of the battle scene with the 3D models is actually quite low. I think it's 15 frames per second. It's actually pretty weak. But the menu is at 60 FPS. That's interesting. That's one of the reasons this game was very difficult to emulate for a long time, because they couldn't emulate the separate FPS modes. Modes? That's not quite the right word, but anyways, they found it difficult to emulate that. But I thought that's really cool. One of those weird nuances. I'm locked on, team. So this guy's gonna raise his tail here in a little bit, and you're supposed to not attack him. The game tells you don't attack him when his tail's up because you'll take a bunch of damage. And they're right. You will get wrecked if you do that. But you fill your limit gauge by taking damage. And you unlock your next limit break by using it. So it just makes sense. Yeah, we want to take damage. Within reason, we don't want to get wrecked. Look at Cloud. Barret, be careful! Attack while its tail up, and it's gonna counterattack with its laser. It's freaking laser. Challenge run, hit the tail. Meant to 2, that's all I do. Blam! See, look at that. Look how much damage we took. One more, we're gonna get a limit break for Cloud. Sweet action. That's what it's all about. King Ditcher, I guess you've played? We are gonna have to heal, though. We are gonna have to heal. Not trying to die, okay, team? Not trying to die. Gosh, I love this game so much. I remember, there's a party member. I don't want to give away spoilers, but there's a party member that you unfortunately lose. Well, there's literally a glitch that you can do now in the game where you don't lose that person. That's crazy. That's crazy. I saw part of it in a speedrun. I don't know exactly how it all works, but nice. Nice. Yes, music. Sorry, I won't shut up long enough for you guys to hear the music, but it definitely slaps. I'm a big fan of this. 10 minutes to detonation, no sweat. Something odd about this clock is, even if I go into the menu, I can't see it, but it was at 9:55. It keeps running, even in the menu. You hit the save button, that's a save point right there, by the way. It keeps going. That's awesome. That's how it should be. I shouldn't be able to pause, you know, if I wanted to pause, they would have put in a pause button. Maidenless. Sephiroth did do this. Also, Jessie, kind of a champion, bit of a flirt. Let's save her. Her leg's stuck. Don't know how that happened. It makes it more apparent in the remake, although I've never played all the way through the remake. Just to be clear, you begged for Final Fantasy VII when you were a teen? Yes. Yes. Bro, I talked about this in the earlier part of the stream, but I played it for a little bit at a friend's house. It felt like we played for 15 minutes, but in reality it was 6 hours. Woof, you know? But it didn't feel like that. And immediately I got to work. I was a kid at the time, but I started mowing grass, I started pulling weeds, you know, whatever I could do for whoever would let me do it. That was the goal. Buy this game, you know? I wish I could find a game, a more recent modern game that made me feel that way. Like, I'll work overtime, I don't care, you know? I'll pick up a 4th job, I'll pick up a 5th job, you know? I haven't felt that way in quite some time. Maidenless! You know who Sephiroth is that I suppose you played. Have you played many of the Final Fantasies? I find that a lot of people have not played a lot of them, just a few of them, which is surprising to me. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, part of Disc 1. Part of Disc 1 for number 9. Played all the way through 10, 10-2. Didn't play 11. Played most of 12. Played 13. Played a lot of 14. And I've played 15. Oh, also I own Final Fantasy 16. I haven't beaten it yet. It doesn't thrill me as much. I haven't been a giant fan. Bro, that could definitely be the issue. That could definitely be the issue. One thing that's kind of fun about these games, you can mess with the cutscenes a little bit. If it's loading a video cutscene, you can mess with that by swapping discs, but you got to be careful with doing that because sometimes it can you can soft lock the game. Oh gosh, I don't know, King. I played Hollow Knight for the first time. It's been a while, but I guess I was an adult, you know, an older adult, and that one hooked me. That one was just like immediate. Oh, I love this game. All right, everyone, get back. I sat here and typed on this thing, and now it's gonna blow. Nice. You remember working in the field to buy a penguin pet in a video game because it had a red scarf. Wedge, your butt's on fire. Never mind, he's good. Alright, split up, get on the train, rendezvous at Sector 8. Let's go, team. Hey! If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout. Yeah, I can't hand you money out here. What do you think this is? You crazy? Gosh, I love this game. Galen, did you get the... See, my thing is if I spend money on something digital... That was rude. That was rude, guy. Then, it's fine as long as I get my money's worth out of it. Yes, flower girl? What happened? Nothing. I don't understand that interaction as much. When she asks him what happened? It kind of makes it out as though she's talking about the explosion, but she doesn't say that. Yeah, buy a flower. Nice. Slum drunk sold me a flower. Nice. In the remake, you don't meet Aerith right there. I don't think. Hidden potion right there. Nice. Loveless playing in theaters very soon. Uh-oh. Shinra soldiers. Let's fight them. Beat them up. And reviews? Bro. Yes, I did beat it. I got challenged to do Pantheon 5, which is like the game's big hard boss thing. That was intense. That was intense. It was a good time though. Oh, I loved it. I did not completely complete the game. There's like 100. It was 100%, but then the DLCs now it's like 121% or something like that. I got 112%. I forget exactly. Over 100%, but I didn't quite get everything. Yep, fight them. Justify games by $1 for every hour I'm entertained. See, James, the way I see it is people can pay $40 for a couple to go to the theater. You buy, you know, your drink and popcorn or whatever, and it's really expensive. But they get entertained for 3 hours max, you know, maybe 3.5 hours if it's a really long movie. I bought this game for $60 and have been entertained for over 300 hours all put together, right? Oof. Yeah, thanks, buddy. King, that was rough, but I loved it. I loved the game. It was fun. It was so fun. The movements and mechanics are just on point. It's so good. It's really sharp. You finally managed to catch the first part of a series, Gazelle. You know what? You did, and now you're stuck. You've got to watch the whole thing. You can't miss an episode. Of course, I'm teasing, but yes, bro. You caught it from the start. See, fights like this where you can get back attacked, best fights, because you can build that limit gauge. Nice. Jaden, what's going on, my guy? Still have it, but no, you use a different pretty now that you got for free. It's got better abilities though. See, this is a story that I want my wife to see, because I love it so much that I want her to know this story. But this is the type of game that would not really interest her that much. She doesn't like turn-based RPGs, and I would argue this game's not turn-based, because it's really not. But I do understand that the battles could be a little slow. Also, just in case anyone wonders, we're playing off of with my actual game disc, off with my PS2. And my PS2 it's seen better days. So sometimes I have to set something on the lid because the disc will just stop spinning, and I gotta tell it. Oh wait, the lid is actually closed, by the way. Whoop. Later, nerds. And he got caught by the tunnel there, and that's how Cloud died. Yeah, so my PS2 right there stopped loading, and I had to set my copy of Super Mario World on top of it. I'm not making that up, by the way. Check this out. You guys could see it down there, perhaps. Oh no, you can't see it. My mic arm's in the way. There you go. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I can do the region trick on accident, by mistake. Yeah, Cloud never came. You think he got caught? I wonder if he was killed. I love how Barrett's like so angry. No way. Look at the anger. You ready for this frustration? Watch Barrett closely. He's gonna have a little temper tantrum. So you think Cloud's gonna fight to the end for Avalanche? The heck would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Smash! If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Jeez. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Smash! Nothing. Never mind. You've been caught in a contract. Mwahaha! Jokes aside, you've been curious about this one for a while. Yes. Oh, it's so good, Gazelle. Thanks for opening the door, guys. Appreciate you letting me in. Yeah! Love how Barrett kind of shows that he cares for just a moment, and then backtracks it. You're darn right you're late. Coming waltzing in here making a big scene. Just what I always do. If it looks like I'm reading ahead, I'm not. I have a knack for memorizing scripts, okay? I don't know how it works, but see, you were worried about me. What? I'm taking it out of your money, hot stuff. I love this game. So, Gazelle, you've never played? Have you played any Final Fantasies? Yeah, Ditcher, I'm definitely gonna show off that region trick. I plan to make a short out of it. I'm sure there's probably hundreds of shorts about that trick out there, but there's a few things I know of that I want to talk about on this game. You know, make a clip on how to get the gold chocobo, for instance. One time my wife said, "There's a word stuck in my head. Can you guess what it is?" And I glanced at her for just a moment and I said, "Chocobo?" I was right. I was so right. Jessie's kind of a flirt there. She's into Cloud. Just saying. There's some interesting things about this game that are just bizarre. I'm gonna try to point out most of them, but some of them it's during a timed section and it's hard to talk about. But Gazelle, I'm gonna remember your contract. You're in it for the long haul. I would imagine probably 45, 50 hours for us to complete this game. But we'll see. We'll see as we go. Yeah. Sit down. Shut up. Hey, Cloud, you wanna look at this with me? Not really. That's fine. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs, monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Yeah, monitors are flashy. Yeah, somebody, I want to make quite a few shorts about this game. To be honest, the series kind of intimidates you just because how many there are. Oh, Gazelle, you don't really have to play them in order. 7 is not related to 8 or 9 or 10 or 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. There are some that have direct sequels, like Final Fantasy X and X-2. There's 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns, which is kind of like 13-3, sort of. She's talking about the city of Midgar, which is where we are right now. We blew up number 1 reactor. There's 8 of them, and there's a large plate that sits over the city, and apparently there's some structures on top of the plate, and there's some structures down below the plate. The towns below the plates are considered the slums because they don't get any sunshine. You know, plants don't grow there naturally. There's a lot of problems with it, but anyways, that's kind of what she's talking about here. Also, the train tracks, and where we're going. Should be coming around the center area right now. Each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. You can check the identities and background on each and every passenger on the train. One of these days I'll learn how to speak, team, promise. by linking up with the central data bank. How cool is that? Anyone can tell we look suspicious, especially this spiky hair, you know? Isn't that not suspicious? Anyways. Yeah, we're using fake IDs. Yeah, gosh, Gazelle. If you're looking for one that is a little simple and on the shorter side, Final Fantasy IV, it's one of the... It's probably the first game where they really told an in-depth story that had character development and see, okay, I skipped past it, but she mentioned that during the security checkpoint, that's when all the creeps come out. Alright, keep that in mind. She said that. And she says, well, anyways, we'll be past it soon. So, thank goodness, you know, she's happy to be past that. Put a little extra effort and make it with a bang. That's why we get caught. You can see the surface now. Barrett, okay. Barrett's grammar. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Because of that freaking pizza. Pretty unsettling scenery. You just full of surprises. Cliff, love you, man. I hope you're feeling alright. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because that freaking pizza that the people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. So why don't people just move on to the plate? Maybe because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Look at Cloud being all wise and wisdomy. I think he failed there. This train is not a good euphemism for my life. I have freedom of will. The train kind of has a track. I don't. Oh, you have a... Yeah, Gazelle, I would. It's one of the shorter games. It's not... It's a good one, but it's not one of the best ones. But if you're looking for an intro into Final Fantasy, one that's rather easy, that one's pretty on the easier side. Final Fantasy VI, honestly 5 was really good too, but 6 is where they really set the bar on character development, multiple stories, intertwining character arcs are just so good. Everything about that game was amazing. And they had the opera scene. Oh, if I never knew I liked opera so much, you know? Yeah, right, meant to just derail the train. No one says I can't do that except the law. Esper system, yes, King, it was so good. It lets you kind of control your character growth a little bit. But beyond that, you know, you could choose what skills characters learn. Oh, so good. Yeah, don't let that boom scare you off, because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Yeah, meet up at the hideout. Let's go. Let's go, team. Gazelle, I'm not sure about the GBA cart. I have the Super NES version, and I never played the GBA version, so I can't really speak to that one. Yeah, yes, exactly. Final Fantasy VI lets you suplex a train. Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to do that? I sure would. What's going on here? Did you hear? What? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a I almost said Mako reactor. I'm gonna say it, team, I'm sorry. Do you know what this means? I don't care. Oh, well, excuse me. Look at those guys creeping on Barrett. These guys right here creeping on Barrett. What the heck's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. And Barrett's impatient. He's like, yo, what are you doing? Hurry up. Get inside. Okay, team. Who should we go on a date with? Right now, I'm letting you guys pick. Do we go on a date with Eris, or do we go on a date with Tifa? I never called her Tifa. I always called her Tifa. And I'm gonna try hard to say Tifa. but I'm definitely gonna slip. Okay, who are we going on a date with? I meant to ask earlier, but I forgot. Have you ever forgotten? Because it happened to me. Just like you guys forgot to hit the like button, you know? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Not this time. You've changed. You've grown up. You used to get in the fights at the drop of a hat. Yeah. Tifa's one of my favorites, just to be clear. Flowers? Oh, how nice. Cloud can't go on a date with himself, silly. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. No big. You say Tifa just because that's the only character you know in this game? Okay. We're gonna give the flower to Tifa. It smells wonderful. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. So you can pick, sort of. You can't directly pick who you can go on a date with, but you can influence it by your actions. If there's not interested in your stories. Cloud's rude. Cloud's really rude. Anyways, you can influence who he goes on the date with, depending on options. Like right there, if you want to go on a date with Tifa, you have to give her the flower. I don't know if it's strict. I don't know how strict it is, but I'm under the impression that if you make one decision that doesn't always go with Tifa, then you go on the date with Eris anyways. But if you always pick Tifa over, see I said it there, over Aerith, but then are always rude to Tifa, you'll end up on a date with Barrett. How great is that? He's present during the date, he could just ignore, oh, you're right, Mentatube, you could do that. You could do that. Who's Marzia, Galen? Get in here, fools, we're starting the meeting. Check out this game. Galen, I took you on a date, okay? We went to a cafe together. Let's see, how about something to drink? Okay, just a minute, I'll make one for you. This is Tifa's bar, it's called Seventh Heaven. It's not really emphasized as much in this game as it is in the remake, but... You know, I'm really relieved that you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. Yep, you were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Oh, don't you worry. Once I get my money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. That's rude. That's rude? Yeah, I better go down below. Okay, let's go. One thing that always confused me, King, you gotta tell me if you also experienced this. I meant to. By the way, have you played this game? There's a part where Tifa tells you that the weapon shop owner has something for you. And I had so much confusion trying to figure out what that was exactly. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? Nope. If there was, you wouldn't be standing here right now. You sound pretty positive. Ha! Yeah! You wouldn't be standing here right now. Don't think you were so bad just because you was in Soldier. Bye, Biggs. Alright, that's not Biggs, that's Wedge. Bye, Wedge! No, that is Biggs. I'm a dum-dum. That's Biggs! Yeah, you're working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Oh, Cloud's mad now. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Oof. Never played this one? You bought the remake but haven't played it yet. Gotcha. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about Shinra or Soldier. Don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter either. Woo! Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. You just want friends, is that right? Blow off. I really don't care. You're terrible. Real cold-blooded. Straighten things up with everyone for me. Money. Oh my. It must have been for a lot of it. It's a verbal agreement. Oh, Stop it, Cloud. Did you hear me? She's being all flirty and trying not to be. But anyways, I pressed the confirm button one too many times. Maybe this was explained in the part you missed. But what's the setting of this game? The backgrounds look really cool. So we haven't really discovered the. When you say the backgrounds, you're talking about like the bar here? I'm not certain. I think the backgrounds are pre-rendered, but I don't recall all of that exactly. But are you talking about the background of the game? Because we don't really know the background of the game yet. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone's got to do something. So let Barrett and his pals do something. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with me. You want to imagine he literally just says blow off. yeah, that'd be intense, huh? So you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk out on and ignore your childhood friend? What? How can you say that? Sorry. Yes, Gazelle. This is kind of exposition right here. You forgot the promise too. Promise? Yeah. So you did forget. Oh, she trapped him. She trapped him. Whammons are the worst. She trapped him. 7 years ago, you promised me. You better remember that promise. If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come running. Look, the well. Do you remember? Nope. I always loved this. I love this whole bit. I thought you would never come. I was getting a little cold. Come spring, I'm headed for Midgar. I'm gonna be a soldier. That's what a little cloud there said. Sorry I'm late. Advent Children? So I have seen it, although it's been a while. I don't remember. The thing I remember most about that was Tifa saying dilly-dally, shilly-shally, and I thought, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement. Come this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgar. I'm like a grown man and everything. All boys are leaving our town. It's just the Whammons left. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. The arm motion is important. Yeah! I love it. Sorry, I'm a big nerd. I love this game, okay? I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. The great Sephiroth. Yeah. And then he climbs up on the well. Yeah, her fight scene, yes, it was great. Loved it a lot. I remember seeing the part where she lands on the wall. Oof, so good. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I'll probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. I do want to see it again, King. It's been a little while. But I wanted to watch it with my wife, but I wanted her to know something about this game first. Oh, Tifa, what are you plotting? What are you plotting down there? Will you be in the newspaper if you do well? I'll try. Hey, why don't we make a promise? So, Gazelle, we haven't really learned what Soldier is yet. But it's not the army, it's like an elite tier of, I don't want to say soldiers because that's a play on the word, but an elite tier of they're not quite mercenaries, but fighters that work directly under Shinra. So like the special forces almost. So you could join the army, but if you are really, really exceptional, you become one of the members of Soldier. Yeah, if you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you come save me, all right? What? Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to at least experience that once. So you want to be in trouble so bad that a hero has to rescue you. You want that? Why do you want that? Promise me! All right, I promise. Jeez, calm down, Whammons. Ah, gosh. Shooting star, make a wish. Yeah, but I'm not famous. I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. She wanted a knight in shining, rusty armor. So come on, you've got to keep the promise. And then Barrett climbing up here to settle that for us. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here's your money. Don't make me laugh. This is my pay. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? Come on, we're hurting for help. It's okay. That money's from Marlene's schooling. I love Barrett so much. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. I'm telling you, I don't know the script word for word. I definitely don't. But as we come to it, it just enters my brain. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how that works. So we're gonna flirt with Tifa a bit, and she's gonna ask if we slept well, and we're gonna tell her, next to you, who wouldn't? Well, look at the moves. I said that extra loud because my wife was walking by. Barrett's snoring kept me up, or next to you, who wouldn't? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Nice. I'm going this time. Marlene, the child, watch the bar and finish making the drinks. Sector 5 reactor. Head to the station and I'll fill you in on the train. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't know how to use materia. That's obvious, he didn't have any equipped. I'll give you that materia you found, just teach me how to use it. No, you wouldn't understand, you're too dumb. That's what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Fine, I'll just ask Jesse next time. Nice. I love it, I love it. Cloud just says you're too dumb. He didn't say that directly, but he kinda did. Marlene, you watch the bar while we're gone. Alright, good luck to this child. Watch over the bar, okay. Woof! So Cloud tells us that the weapon store owner upstairs has something for us. She's referring to this building, okay? I, for the longest time, thought she meant upstairs from the Seventh Heaven bar. I was flabbergasted for a long time because I thought, I'm missing something. I can't find this upstairs place with the weapons store. And for the longest time, I tried so many different things. I imagine all of us did, you know? And I want Tifa to have it. Restore, nice. I couldn't figure it out. But it's because she's talking about this building. So there is like a little tutorial area. You can come in here and ask a bunch of questions about the game, and these guys will give you tips, okay? So if you're playing for your first time and you want to know some of the ins and outs, this is very basic stuff, but there are some things that like form your battle party. If you don't know, and status elements, if you don't know, this can teach you some of that stuff. But more importantly, this right here, you can only barely see it, but down at the bottom of the screen, a hidden all materia. Nice, that's really good. That's amazing. It's so good to get that early. So, and then he drops a chest on your head and you die. So the way materia works is you equip it into a weapon or armor into a slot, and that's how you get access to that spell, that skill, whatever it happens to be. In this case, let's say I want to equip ice here. If I equip all with lightning, because these are linked right here, it gives me the ability to cast lightning on all enemies. Or I could cast cure or restore on all allies, so I could use it like that. Cam, I think it holds up, bro. I think it holds up well. We're gonna give Barrett we're gonna go buy a restore and give it to Barrett so he can cure all. And we're gonna give Tifa probably a fire one. Materia. This kid's like, this is a slum, so I don't think you can just sleep on my bed for free. What are you planning to do? Seeing this bed makes you sleepy, right? That'll be 10 gil up front, bro. He's like, cheapskate, get out of here. Yeah. Save when you can, by the way. Save early, save often, save always. Especially if you don't know what's coming up. I'm probably going to skip a few save points because I'm bad. I'm kidding. I probably will, but that's just because I'm a ding-dong. That's not because I'm smart, it's because I'm dumb. Okay? I don't recommend that. You should always hit the save points every time. Another slow day. If this keeps up, this store's going under. Can't really sell good medicine in a slum like this. Are you a customer? Oh my gosh! That's amazing! Yes, we sell, we buy. But please don't make us buy anything. I don't have money. That's what he's saying there. Okay, so we're poor. I didn't do a lot of grinding, but this is fine. Cam, I think this game will hold up for quite a long time. I think it's kind of insane how well it has held up just in its time. But it's held up a lot by nostalgia. Honestly, this was a very early, maybe not very early, but it was a pretty early PlayStation 1 game. So the graphics are indicative of that. If this game had come out late in the PlayStation 1's life, the graphics could be much better on the same console. But I think, considering, they did just fine. Morning! He says that because dawn never comes. Anyways. Cameron, I like this. So I've played a few hours into the remake. I own both parts of the remake. I haven't played Rebirth yet because I wanted to play the remake first. But so far, I don't know. I just don't love the remake. I just don't love the remake. It makes me want to come and play this. Could you imagine a game where you have to use the game currency to save? Resident Evil makes you use ink ribbons. There's a few games like that. I said you say something? I don't know who he's talking to. I guess he's talking to people in the next car. Yo, look at that. He got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Oh, it's empty because guys like you. What you say? Avalanche says there will be more bombings. So Avalanche is our little group of misfits trying to save the planet from Midgar. We think the Mako reactors are draining the lifeblood of the planet. By we, I mean not Cloud. You working for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. I'm not giving up my seat either. And Tifa's like, Barrett, be nice. Tifa's so sweet. So what are we gonna do now? What the heck are you so calm about? Busting up my rhythm. I love that line. I love that line. The delivery. Yeah, I know it's text on a screen, but this game taught me so many words that I had never heard before. I love this game for many, many reasons. So, what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Barrett's making fun of us. Alright, I tell you. Jesse probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top of the plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains, which Shinra's very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. So, we're jumping off the train. Your copy of New Vegas, the eBay seller included a few stickers. One of them says, don't forget to save. Yes, don't forget to save, buddy. The remake does have Tifa in 3D, but I don't know. This game has a lot of charm to me. Xavier, how you feeling, my guy? Did you see the finale of Fire Emblem? We got 3 more minutes to check the ID, or till we get to the ID checkpoint. So in 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it? No, James, don't head to bed. It's not time for that. It's time for this. You're the only ones that talk to me. Come to my house. I'm impressed. I'm talking to a homeless guy over there. Tifa, come closer while I look like I'm gonna box you. She puts her dukes up and tells me to come closer. Are you challenging me? Huh? Are you threatening me? Uh-oh. Hang on, I'm dying. Don't mind me. I'm trying to inhale my tea literally. Okay. ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Uh-oh. Unidentified passengers, a search of all cars will be conducted. Womp womp. Someone blew it. We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Someone blew it. You blew it! Let's go. Keep it up. So they literally time you, and you got to get to the next cart. How crazy is that? Upgrading level 2 warning. Let's go. So pay attention to Jessie in this area. Something happens here. She tells you that all the creeps come out during this time, right? Well, pay close attention to her. Oof, this makes me angry. So, okay, car lockdown. Warning level 3. Womp. All right, we clear? No, they're gonna start another check. We gotta get going. Okay. Blah! She punches that guy, and this guy tries to steal from you. Look at this. If you listen closely. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I missed it somehow. He tries to steal from you, and you go talk to him, and then he asks if he's caught. But I guess I skipped him accidentally, or on purpose. I'm not sure. Okay, I also skipped another thing. So you can find a scene on here where one of those guys is trying to molest Jessie, and that's what she's talking about whenever she says she hates the train because the weirdos come out during the security checks. I guess it's because the lights are going all weird. Imagine if they timed you during the dialogue parts. Yeah, no kidding, right? Self-destruct the sequence. Oh, James, did I convince you? For real? Yeah, bro, if you need to get some sleep, then you should definitely rest. You should definitely rest. Don't let me guilt trip you. Aren't you going? So with how fast this train's moving, just a few seconds would make us land wildly far apart from each other. A leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Cloud's like, I'm out. Yeah. They do time you with certain parts. If there's a timer, it will keep the timer running even while you're on the, even if you're in your menus. I mentioned that earlier when you're escaping from the first reactor. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, no, James. Gosh, bro, now I feel bad. I was only yanking your wand. Okay, Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie got everything ready for us, so move it. For a while here, I thought we were about to move forward as Barrett, and then it pops back to being Cloud. I was actually kind of disappointed the first time I played. I thought, we get to be the man with the gun arm. Nice. Nope. Not quite. Have I ever told you guys that I love this game? Oh, it's so good. I love this game. What I don't like is that attack right there. I hate being slowed. I hate being stopped. I hate being crowd controlled. But I do love this game. I do love it. Cameron, when did you join? Were we out of the first reactor already? I forget. Everything runs together. Gazelle, well, I guess I'll have to make it a little bit more obvious. Barrett, he's a big guy. He's kind of a big guy. Look at that. He's broad-shouldered. He's got big muscles. He's got big arms. He's got a big chest. He's like, that's one tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get on the plate? No way. Yo, what are we gonna do? Go down, of course. Ugh, gives me the creeps. The chills. Sorry, I was so close. So close. And then Cloud's like, I don't know what's up with that. Nice. See, we're in a tunnel there. That's pretty obvious, but I love that. I don't know. I love the art style of this game. It's so good to me. I'm a big sap team, okay? I'm a big sap. I know what I like, and it's this game. So this reactor is a tiny bit different from the first one, but mostly only because we're accessing it a different way. So it looks different, but that's just because we're coming through from a different path. Oh, Rashik, hello, how was your trip? There's two ways to get here, and I took, I don't know if you want to call it the short way or the long way. Honestly, both are about the same. But Rashik, how was your trip? I know you were really excited and enjoyed the Super Bowl so much and thought it was wildly entertaining. I'm teasing, of course, I'm teasing. I didn't watch. I'm not much of a football guy, so the Super Bowl doesn't mean anything to me. To me, the most interesting thing about the Super Bowl typically is the commercials. But I don't know, not really my thing. Super Bowl, not so much, but the trip was good. Got to see friends, played many board games. Nice. What's your favorite board game? I used to always like Mousetrap, but we never had all the parts to it, so we could never actually make the traps work. But I remember that, and I love that one. My family played a lot of Sorry, which I always thought was hilarious because as a child, I didn't think that. I thought that, oh, there's skill. I gotta roll the dice just right. But as an adult, I realized, it's a game of chance. You know, there is a teeny tiny bit of, I guess, skill that could go into play a little bit, but for the most part, it's just a game of chance. Nowadays, I like games like Apples to Apples, or games where you have to do some kind of... Oh, hang on, we're gonna talk to Jessie real quick. She's gonna tell us what happened, and I almost walked right past this potion. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I made your ID card special. That's why it happened. I put my heart into making it, but I failed. Jessie likes Cloud. She's kind of flirting with him. One thing I didn't like about the remake, she flirts hard. She comes on really hard, and I thought, that's a bit much. They're tarnishing my girl Jessie a little bit there. Shouldn't have to come on to him like that. It's like Wordle, but the person choosing the word gets to make one lie on every clue. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's been a while since I've played Wordle. Apples to Apples, we play a fair bit. That's not really a board game, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of board games, usually. I can play a couple rounds, but then I'm done. Maybe it's because I'm spoiled with video games. I love me some video games. But I say that, but I can have a great time playing board games. It really depends on who I'm playing with. The game is almost irrelevant. If I'm playing with people that are fun, that I enjoy being around, anything can be fun, you know? My buddy Kiros and I, we could walk down the road kicking a can and have a great time. It's not about what we're doing, it's just that we're hanging out together, you know? Oof. You forgot about Mousetrap? Oh, yeah, there you go, Gazelle. Mousetrap, that was my jam. Pretty sure we had the exact same issue with the parts. Yes, I don't know, I never got to play that board game with all the pieces, but I always, you know, I saw, it was a Tom and Jerry cartoon about building a better mousetrap, and that reminded me of that game, and I wanted to do it, you know? Oh, hey Rebecca, hello! Do I have a cat? I used to have a cat named Cheshire. Actually, team, you know, we almost played Legend of Dragoon. There's a highlight or a clip on my Twitch channel. I don't stream to Twitch anymore, but I do have a clip on there where I've got Cheshire in my arms and I'm dancing. And we were playing Legend of Dragoon at the time, so that's what's going on in the background. I miss that cat. He was a good cat. So now you can see this part of the reactor looks pretty familiar. Rebecca, there are 2 stray cats that hang around my house, and I feed them, and one of them won't let me pet him yet, but I've named them. Kamara will let me pet her. I can pick her up and hold her for a few minutes. She's a good kitty cat. Nacho won't let me touch him yet, though. I have technically touched him, but he's like, whoa now, I'm here for the food. But yeah, he's a cutie. Oh, I loved my Cheshire cat so much. I wish I still had him. He was a good boy. Oh, hang on. So this, I have a different setup now. I live in a different house, but this was my setup once upon a time. I'm trying to stream, and Cheshire decides it's the perfect time to come sleep on my desk in front of me. This is the best time to come see Daddy. He's streaming, and here's sorry, I know I'm playing. Here's my buddy. He likes to eat straws, and he's eating a straw. He's my boy. I love him. Nice. Yeah, I love my Cheshire cat. He was a good boy. He was my buddy. He knew when it was bedtime. He knew he slept on Daddy's chest. Oh. I just don't think I could ever find a cat like that again. King, I don't have a lot on my phone anymore. They're it's been quite a while since I've had Cheshire, but oh, you can see right here, I'm streaming. I was actually doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke run off my Game Boy or off my 3DS. I've got a 3DS with a capture card built into it, and I was trying to stream some. I think that was Heart Gold. It was a Nuzlocke run of Heart Gold, and oh, what is this? Tis a flashback. That's Tifa. Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Sephiroth, Shinra, Mako reactors and soldiers, everything. I hate them all. And then she grabs that sword right there. Looks kind of like an odd toothpick. And that's all we get? What? Get a hold of yourself, man. You alright? Yeah. There are a few cats that hang around our house. They're not strays, but their owners let them free roam. I'm not entirely sure that these cats that I feed are strays. I think they are, because I've never seen them go into any homes except my laundry room when it's raining. But I don't think that they're owned by anyone. They don't have collars or anything. Rebecca, take care. Have a great night. Thanks for coming by. Consider hitting the like button, maybe the subscribe button on your way out. Would love that. Appreciate it. Fire. Nice. Braver. I should have saved this for Airbuster or whatever his name was. Airbud! My Cheshire Cat. I miss my Cheshire Cat. He's such a good boy. He's so cute. I can post some pictures in the Discord later. Remind me and I can do that. Yeah, I don't know. Nacho and Kamara just waiting outside whenever I get home. They wait out in my backyard on my, right outside my back door. And they just wait there, and if I come in and don't go see them immediately, they'll start meowing at me. Oops, hang on. I know how to do this, I think. So we gave Barrett the cure-all, mostly for the AoE heals. Well, exclusively for the AoE heals. Duh. Alright, team. We're gonna go fight the Airbuster. I think that's what it is. I don't remember exactly. We had a few cats and a ton of strays that would hang out around our old house. The point that we named some of them. Yeah, that's these two, Gazelle. They're not my cats. I don't watch over them daily or anything. I just feed them. I pet Kamara whenever she comes up, and that's it. I'm definitely not trying to own any cats at the moment. Unfortunately, the wife has pretty gnarly allergies sometimes. So, not really much of an option at the moment, but I don't know, maybe at some point we can do something. Have an outdoor cat menagerie. That's my wife would tell me that's a big word that most people don't use. Oh, yeah. Look, it's me and my Cheshire Cat. Isn't he cute? I'm wearing green in that photo. I'm wearing green and my green screen's winging out on it. Nice. Sorry, I'm having a good time. Nice. So, Tifa's limit break there, it's for reals, right? If you do hits, if you get 3 hits, she just executes the attack. There's a yeah, a hit, and a miss. If you get 2 yeahs, you get a crit hit. If you get 2 misses, you don't do the attack, unless it's the only one available. Or the final one, I think. She always does the last one. I forget, it's been a while. But anyways, in this, in that first one, there's only hits and yeahs. There's no misses. But you can get a crit hit on all of them if you do it right. Had to do something. Oh, yes, Xavier. She's allergic to fur dander, I think. But, so yeah, James, hey, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I love you, man, and we'll see you soon. Take care, buddy. That's too early. It's close. Nailed it. Frame perfect. Let's go. I don't know if that was frame perfect. It was decent though. I totally forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, yeah, I think it's the fur. I think it's fur. I don't know exactly what it is. And she's not allergic to every animal. I don't know. It's bizarre. There's some cats that she picks up and she's fine. There's some cats that she picks up and she gets wrecked. I've seen it happen. I don't think that she's, you know, fibbing or anything like that. I'm pretty sure this is a real thing, but it is an unfortunate thing. Sometimes I'm so glad that I'm not allergic to animals, because as much as I tell people I hate animals, I don't want animals, oof, don't want them, don't want anything to do with them, I'm a big sap. I love cats, I love dogs, I'm an animal magnet. When people tell me, or people ask me how I get along with animals so well, I tell them I don't know. It's my natural animal magnetism. I'm hitting the save button. There's no memory card there, and that's because it's in slot 2. This memory card that I'm saving to is the very, very first memory card that I ever had for the PS1. It's 3 decades old. It's so old. Oh, that's crazy. Oof, nice. Are you aware that dogs are all of that can be hyperallergenic? I am, but I don't know that my house isn't huge. My backyard is reasonable for a dog, but I don't know. I would feel bad having with all the strays, it would probably need to be an indoor dog, or at least largely indoors, or an indoor cat, so they didn't start spraying or doing weird stuff. But I don't know. It'd be difficult to have an animal in my current house. So I don't know. We'll see. I would love to have an animal at some point, but might be a kid instead, you know. Sorry guys, if I ever have a kid that might cut in my stream time, we'll see. Or maybe by then I'm streaming full time, who knows. I'll probably never be streaming full time. You remember when your cat Chuck passed? We had a statue on his grave and a bunch of strays thought it was a real cat. That's amazing. Gazelle, that's honestly kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. I could see it being a little frustrating potentially. Yeah, cat, stop jacking with my statue, but also even afterwards, he's still playing, you know? That's how I would see it. I've got a picture that's, oh no, Shinra soldiers, but not soldier. They're not the same group. What the heck's going on? It's a trap. I love this music. President Shinra? Why is the president here? I have an important dinner that I must attend. Oh, don't give me that load of crap. Nice. It's been a while. Long time no see, Mr. President. Oh, you're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Oh, Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember each person's name unless you become another Sephiroth. Yeah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Too brilliant. Eh. Barrett doesn't care. Don't give a crap about anything about that. This place is going up in a big bang soon. Serves you right. It's such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin! That's all you can say, vermin? I guess that makes you king of the vermin. Bear's so fun. I love him. You're beginning to bore me. If you'll excuse me, I'm a very busy man. I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. I think they call him the Airbuster. I don't remember. What the heck is this? Airbuster, a techno soldier. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. That's bizarre. Meanwhile, helicopter. It just ate him. Could go for smaller dogs. There are some that are hypoallergenic. That's fair, Xavier. All in all, in the end, it's up to the whammon. No way, it's just a machine. Don't care what it is. I'm gonna bust him up. Here we go, team. Kick in that music. This music's great. Love it. Side attack. Let's go. We can back attack it every time. Papa Mayhem, perhaps? It could happen, Gazelle. It could happen. The Whammon and I have talked about it. It's not a sure thing. It's just, you know, we talked about it. Could happen. I'm not wildly against it or anything, but it's bizarre to me to imagine having a kid. Because I've been alive for so long and I haven't had a kid ever. Oof. Even just got whomped. So, they say there's this thing where you can press the square button a bunch to like slow down the slots. I don't know. That's never really done anything for me. I don't know. I don't think that works for me, but to each their own, I suppose. The big bomber. So, team, controversial question. If you've played this game, who's he's having a spasm attack. Help! We won. Nice. Oh, I just want this music to keep going. Who is your 3? Who do you put on your team? Who's the final 3? Flap. I love that. That video transition right there is just so smooth, especially for its time. It's gonna blow! Let's go, Tifa! So Cloud can do a one-armed pull-up while holding Tifa. We know this because it happens later in the game. But he can't climb up here? Are you sure about that, you know? Not a darn thing. Thanks, Barret. Oh, please don't die. You can't die. There's so much I still want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be all right? Be strong, you know. You gotta be ripped here. You worry about yourselves. I'm all right, but take care of Tifa. All right. Sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. I'm gonna fall on a bed of flowers, okay? Clearly, Tifa gives some strength. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, big sad. What a cutscene. Is this real life? Is that an actual video camera? Is these real people? I can't tell the difference. But for real, these graphics were insane for the time. The first 3D Final Fantasy right here. Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, you could get by with just skinned knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by that time? What about now? Don't worry about me. Just worry about yourself now. I'll give it a try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? I never fully understood who Cloud is talking to right here. His inner dialogue? His inner monologue? I don't know. Gazelle, but Aerith also gives Cloud strength. And this piece of music might be one of the best pieces of music ever made, ever. This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You came crashing down and you really gave me a scare. Yep. I mixed those two lines together a little bit, my bad. The roof in the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed, is this yours? And then he steps on the flowers. You know, sorry about that. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say you can't grow flowers and grass in Midgar, but for some reason, the flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Cloud's like, whatever. So, we meet again. Meet again? Oh, you're the slump drunk, right? Don't remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You were selling flowers. She's not the slum drunk. She was selling flowers. Thanks for buying my flowers. Yeah, they're only a gill. It was easy. Say, do you have any material? What an odd question. Yeah, some. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. Mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. What? You probably just don't know how to use it. Nope, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. She's very bizarre. She's a very bizarre character, but I like that. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again. Right? I don't mind. Got nothing to talk about. She's gonna check the flowers. What is she doing? I don't know. Gazelle, I'm not sure. I am certain that Undertale took, references from, took inspiration, let's call it, from mini games. She gets mad if you try to leave. I'll give you a little more time. Are you done yet? I trimmed up my beard hair and I realized I missed one. There's one that's way longer than the rest. We don't know each other's names yet, do we? My name is... It's supposed to be Aerith. But due to a translation mistake, it's Eris in this game. I'm Eris, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. My name's Cloud. I'm gonna beat up that guy behind us. I do a little bit of everything. Oh, a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What are you laughing at? Say, have you ever been a bodyguard? Yeah, walk away. She's like, don't let it get to you. Uh-oh, here comes, team. The deal's for one date. Have you ever been a bodyguard? You do everything, right? She said doo-doo. I'm an adult. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, I'll do it. But it'll cost you. Well, then let's see. How about if I go out with you once? Oof. Nice. Well, Gazelle, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Cloud's like, oof, nope. But then he does it anyways. I don't know who you are, but you don't know me? He starts having like a weird attack in his head. I know you. Oh yeah, you're the Turks. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. You Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. I love this. Hang on, Reno, what a champion. What an absolute champion. You ready for this? Exits back this way, time to go. I also love this music, so good. Oof. Walks on the flowers. Walks directly on the flowers. Those were Mako eyes, whatever. Alright, back to work. Walks past them. But then, hang on. Oh! And don't step on the flowers! And they're all like, but you just stepped on them, now they're all ruined! Nice. Oh, I love this music. It's so good. Over there! Get him! Eris, you gotta jump. You gotta jump. I don't know. Looks like they're not just gonna let us go. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us. There's only one thing left. Eris, this way. What, is that jump too far for you? Alright, I'll hold them off. Right! Make sure they don't get through! The Ancient is getting away! Attack! Yeah! Uh-oh. Think we kill him? They should have put up a fight, I say. Cloud, help! Okay, I don't remember which one is first. We can push these barrels and keep her from fighting, but I don't remember which one is which. Or which way I gotta push it. It's been a while. Push it. Nope. Cloud, what are you doing? Oops, wrong one, team. I remember the next one. I'm pretty sure. I think I remember the next one. We'll see. Ah, that's rude. You just hit a whammon. That's not cool, team. Not cool. Not cool at all. There's very few things I get wildly ticked off about. I guess that's one of them. That's one of them. I see them. Okay. Woof! No, everything's fine, team. We're all fine. Everything's good. Calm down. Calm down. Xavier, you need to calm down, sir. Everything's fine. She just bopped that dude. Taught him what's up. And she's like... I used to always let her do these fights because she gained XP. But, after a while, I kind of stopped because I thought, well, that's a waste of time. We can just move on to a different fight that has Cloud. And those will go a lot faster. Yeah! I think we need to push this one. Yeah, Eris, just hold on a moment. Got him. Thanks, Cloud. You're welcome. This music's so good. This music is so good. I love it. It makes you feel just the right amount of tense, I think. Maybe that's because I'm silly, but I think it does. I think it gives you just the right amount of tense. Beautiful. Such a good piece. Cloud's up here just randomly fighting. What are these things? What is that? I don't know. It's a polymorphed Pokemon? I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. Goofy looking thing. Definitely a goofy looking thing. Chris, did you head out for the night? Sorry team. I'm gonna try really hard not to hum the music. I'm gonna fail. I'm just gonna fail. Ah, Cloud, help! This guy's walking at me. Not that. Hold on. I just push it over. Got him. Thanks, Cloud. You're welcome. That's how the big boys do it right there, team. Come on, Eris. We gotta make our getaway. And after that, we throw a few barrels at them. Time to give up. Yeah, Eris, this way. Let's go. They're pretty ballsy up on these rafters, and they run full speed across the rafters. Crazy. I don't know. I'd be going a little slower personally. Maybe it's because I'm a weenie. I'm not sure. But oof. So team, I've been a certified tower climber. Technically, my certification has expired, but I'm a legitimate tower safety and rescue climber. But I don't like heights. I don't like heights. Oof. I don't know, being strapped to a tower is a little different than just free running on something high up, you know? Oof. Anyways, gotta go! The jumping animations always made me laugh. It always looks silly to me. They're looking for me again. You mean that's not the first time they've been after you? No, they're the Turks. Turks are an organization in Shinra. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. Yeah, they look like it. But why are they after you? There must be some reason, right? Oh, I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Yeah, maybe. You want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to be caught by those people. 100%. Yep, let's go. Oh, Rashik. I love the original. So, I haven't played a lot of the remake. I do plan to, and I wanted to. But, Wait, I said... Huff, puff. I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Nice! Burn! That burned her so bad she was all like... Yes, gosh, I love this game. Love this game. I do plan to play the remake eventually, all the way through. Yeah, I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. It's a sign of those who have been infused with Mako. The mark of a soldier. And how'd you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. It's her ex. She used to date one. Sort of. Sort of. Yep. I always enjoyed this music. It's like oddly groovy to me. And that's the only word I can think of to accurately describe it. It's groovy. I love it. I love it. I'm a big sap. I don't know how it works, okay, team? It's just part of it. Save point. Yep. Found it. Sorry, I'm all nasally today. My voice doesn't work as well, but there you go. You've seen the remake and you believe they missed some parts of the soundtrack? Not sure about part, but at least they didn't screw it up like in the Halo remasters. Interesting. Interesting. So, team, we're gonna do something here. Then again, you can't trust that Avalanche or whatever they call themselves. There's a dresser in here that we can check. So, open the top drawer, empty. Open the bottom drawer, empty. And that's all there is, right? Open the top and bottom drawer, empty. Anyways, but if you talk to the kid while he's sleeping, glug glug, now no one will find it. The top one and the bottom one. Can we check again? Huh? Open the hidden drawers in between the drawers. 5 gil. We're gonna leave it, okay? You wanna check it, but you wanna leave it. 5 gil's not, it's basically nothing. But if you don't take it, you earn something back later. You get something more worthwhile later, potentially. And I say potentially because you can still miss it. The Titan Bangle, nice. I'm not really rich enough to buy a bunch of these, so I'm just gonna buy 2. And we're gonna give one to Cloud for the now, and give one to Aerith because she definitely needs one. Nice. We're gonna give her the Restore and the All and the Fire. I know the All isn't in a paired slot or a merge slot. I don't remember what to call it just now because my brain's broken. But we're gonna give her that anyways, just so it gets XP. Alls are one of the best way, maybe not the best ways, but it is a strong way to get money. If you sell a mastered all, you get, I think, 1.4 million gil. It's crazy. Got an ether, and whenever you max out a materia, you get a second materia of that type, so you can keep maxing alls and selling them if you wanted to make a lot of money. Crazy. Mom, I'm home. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. What? You mean you were followed again? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Yeah, this big, brawny bit of muscle. He's also a bit of a crybaby. So, what are you going to do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Hmm? Yeah. A girl. Friend? Girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. Oh, how nice. Well, that's nice. Didn't you just say that? You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? So she's totally hitting on him, sort of. But I'm used to it. Used to it? Well, I don't know about getting help from a girl. Oof. What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by and listen after hearing you say something like that? Oof. You can make a joke about Aerith being followed again. I have seen Rush Hour, Xavier, but it's been a while. Wipe yourself out, man. You dead. I have seen the second one, but it's been a really long time. I've seen the first one more than Rush Hour 2. I think I've only seen the second one once or twice. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Go make the bed. Yeah, get to it, whammon. Now, Mom, she doesn't mean this rudely, okay? She's not trying to be mean. That glow in your eyes, you're from Soldier, right? Rather, I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but would you please leave here tonight without telling Eris? She doesn't mean that badly, okay? She's just trying to be sweet. Team, I missed this so many times on my first couple of playthroughs of this game, okay? She tells you where your bedroom is. She tells you goodnight. Well, she doesn't tell you where your bedroom is. But anyways, there's an item on the ground here. And I missed it so many times. It just blends into the background. Seem pretty tired, huh? I haven't slept in a bed like this in a long time. Ah, yeah. Ever since that time. And it's a flashback. That's Cloud's mom! My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. You should find an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. Not interested. I think that would be the perfect type for you. Cloud's like so indifferent to Mom's, whatever she's saying. Like, shush, Mom, I don't need that. I don't need that. Wow, you fell asleep, you ding dong. Okay, team. Do you see it? Do you see it? Because I missed it a bunch. Cloudy walks right past it. It's this bag on the ground. That blends in with the floor so much. Also, we have to walk. If you try running, you make a lot of noise, and Eris is like, Cloud, I thought the Turks came back. Go get some rest. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't need to sleep. She's a machine. She's just charging her batteries over there. Can't get caught this time. Sneaky, sneaky. Shh. I'm like the wind, baby. Oof. Now we can run. Where's Mom at? There's only 2 bedrooms. Where's Mom at? I don't know. I don't know where Mom is. Crazy. I love this music. Oh, how did you get there? Oh my gosh. Eris, what are you doing? And she's like, you're up bright and early. How could I ask you to go along when I knew it would be dangerous? Are you done? You have to go through the slum in Sector 7, or Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. She goes anyways. Crazy. She's like a ghost. She's a ghost. How did she get there so fast, huh? I've heard that this scene, this spot right here, is a nightmare in the remake. I haven't gotten to this part yet, but I've heard it's pretty rough. I heard it takes forever to get through. Also, what am I fighting? What am I fighting? A hell house. What? What? I'm just gonna repeat myself, but what? What is that? What is that? Why are we being attacked by a literal house thing? This game, I love it. It doesn't have to make sense, okay, team? Doesn't have to make sense. Nice. Let's crush it. Time to crush it, team. Xavier, I do love me some comedies though. So Rush Hour 1 and 2, right up my alley. I'm also a big fan of Jackie Chan's movies. I'm not saying any of them are master classes of acting or anything like that, because sometimes the acting is mediocre. But I was into parkour as a kid, and obviously Jackie Chan leaned into that pretty hard. So I was always very happy to watch those movies. He did some cool stuff. I was a big fan. Nice. Suicide drop. Give me those limit breaks. I think to unlock cross slash, we have to use Braver 9 times, 9 or 10 times. It's not a whole bunch, but if you're flying through the game too quick, you might not unlock it. And if you want to unlock the highest level limit break, you have to unlock all of the previous ones, so it doesn't do well to skip. It did take me a few minutes to figure out that I was supposed to climb this as a kid. Because I'm silly. That's all. I'm just silly. This is kind of a touching moment. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks. Guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright on your way home? Oh no, whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? See her home. Isn't that a little out of the way? Yeah, I guess so. Can we take a break? We're gonna have a flirty moment. This is such a cute scene though. I kinda love it. Team, I kinda love it. I can't believe it's still here. Look at this thing. Cloud, over here. Cloud's like... You can tell he's really into this. Kind of romantic, huh? Yeah, with Cloud. What rank were you? Rank? You know, in soldier. Oh, I was... Then his brain tells him, you were in first class. Oh, yeah, first class. Just the same as him. The same as who? My first boyfriend. You were serious? No, but I liked him for a little while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. His name was Zach! It's a chocobo! Look how cute it is! Huh? Hey, back there. Tifa? What are you doing? This part of the game this gets kind of weird, okay? In many, many ways. To me, I thought this was fun as a kid, and I still do as an adult, just to be clear. I'll go on alone, you go home! It's like talking to Ada Wong. Jeez. Ada, wait! Never waits. Never waits. I love this music. I love this music. I can't help myself, okay? Since you're a fan of comedy, then you'd probably like Stephen Chow. You might have seen Shaolin Soccer. I've never seen Shaolin Soccer, but I've heard of it. It's Back to School, 1991. You just know it's a Hong Kong film. Okay. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. So we've got to find Tifa fast. Hey, you two, why don't you get some rest? We've got a beautiful room. How about it? This place is a great place to get items. Watch, we try to get some items, and it goes beep boop, and then shoots at us. Nice. Well, not gonna use that, apparently. Aren't cats great? This one's a little big. Yeah, big-headed cat. Whoa! Why don't you say something if you're standing there? Stop being a creeper. Okay, so this might be controversial, but I buy hypers for my party, okay? And the reason I do that is it gives them a status effect where they take more damage, okay? And that's not always a good thing, but the upside is the limit gauge charges faster. So yes, you take more damage, but also you get the perk of being able to use your limit breaks more often. This wild compliment is, hey, how about having a seat? Sure, why not? This place, this is very alike the kind of restaurants that are in Japan. There's so few places to sit, but I loved them. I loved them. Let's have today's special. One today's special coming right up. 70 gil, no big deal. Oh, gosh, team. I loved the little shops in Japan. Those were so good. Only hit point that matters is the last one. Yeah, taking more damage doesn't matter as long as you don't die, right? If you have more than 0 HP, you are good to go. You tell them, if you at least tell them it was alright, you get the coupon. You can exchange it for one item there. Nice. Pharmacy coupon, let's go. So, team, is it coupon or coupon? What do you say? Whatever you say, you're wrong. This guy doesn't want to talk. Yeah, we're close. There's only a couple things I love about these older games. It's the music and art direction. I do love... Okay. So one of the things I loved about these games... Hey... It's a shop right down the street. There's a lot of things and decisions they made about this game that were driven by limitations of the console. And I love that. It really, I don't know, it really, you mean you're two? Don't bring me down to your level. Nope. I don't know, it really drove a lot of things that turned out to be awesome. For example, in Silent Hill, the fog, they did that to, deal with draw distance issues because the PlayStation 1 couldn't render everything like they wanted to render it. So to save on GPU processing power, they introduced the fog, and it became a massive part of Silent Hill. It became part of the atmosphere in the universe. Yeah, this guy, he wants to go, but he just can't make up his mind. What a ding-dong, right? Okay, so we got a pharmacy coupon. We got a few things going. Please come in, take your time. Don't have anything to say to them yet. We gotta go talk to the Dawn first, okay? Sort of. We sort of kind of gotta go talk to the Dawn. All this trash, can't we do anything with it? Yeah, well, keep saving things. He's got a tank in his shop. I love this area of the game. It's so bizarre. This whole area of the game is crazy. I see a golden shiny wire of hope. That's a quote for later. This is the mansion of Don Corneo, the most powerful man in Wall Market. Look, the Don's not into men, so don't let me catch you around here again. Oh, hey, and you got another cute one with you. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. Yeah, no way, not a chance you will. No, you can't. Why? You do know what kind of place this is, don't you? Then what am I supposed to do? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. She's having a little giggle over there. He's like, I can't just let you go alone. We just need to find out if Tifa's all right. What's so funny, Eris? Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? Hey, just wait. I got a cute friend that I want to bring. Yep. Eris, I can't. You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on! Dress up like a whammon. It'll be fine. It's definitely better from a narrative point of view. Agreed. Force them to be creative? That's where your mind goes to? Nice. Yeah, well, it forced some things. You know, you gotta come up with ways to deal with certain problems. I don't know, I loved it. I loved it very much. Okay, how do I say that name? Ithlodum? Ithlodum. And that girl just happens to be blonde too, 100%. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. It might take a while, will that be alright? What's the deal? My dad stinks! He's plastered at the bar. So we gotta do something about your father, huh? Huh? You'd help me bring him back? Well, we need a dress, so... Please help my crazy old dad. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Come on, Cloud, let's go. I love this game. I love this game so much. All right. So there's various things that you can do around town to get pieces of this costume, let's call it, okay? And we got the pharmacy coupon. That gives us access to one piece. Okay, so, hey man, got a minute? I need to talk man to man. This guy won't talk to you until after you have that interaction with the shopkeep, I think. I think that's it. Sorry, young lady, but would you turn the other way for a second? Why? Eris. Gosh. I'm sorry, lady. Do you know that vending machine at the end? I'm itching to know what they're selling in there. I just can't ask a girl to go get it. What? Why don't I buy it myself? To tell you the truth, I got in a fight with the guy at the end. I can't go in there anymore. Come on, how about it? I'll go. I'll be waiting right here. Are you finished? Eris is so impatient, my goodness. Oh my gosh. So we have to go stay at the inn, which, oof, we're running a little low on cash, team. I might have to go get some cash. Buy the one for 200 gil. Nice. Buy the expensive one. Don't cheap out. Don't cheap out. Buy the expensive one. Okay. It's only 200 gil, only 4x the price of the cheap one. Depending on what you buy, determines what this gentleman gives you. So if you buy the more expensive thing, I believe he gives you a diamond tiara. I got it. Oh, really? Hey! Jeez. What is it? Here you go. I'm gonna do so much business, his head will spin. A protein drink set? I'm motivated now. Take this. Yeah, give me the thing. Yeah, diamond tiara. Let's go. That's gonna go into our costume, team. Bro, yeah. Alright, we still got a few more things to do. I guess, tomorrow, is gonna start the Honeybee Inn. So, Xavier, there's a couple of outcomes that could happen. One of which being that the Dawn picks you as his woman for the night. And that depends on your choices here and what pieces of the outfit you get. I'm sorry, Cliff, I can't. There's a couple of things I gotta do for work before I end for the night, or before I go to bed tonight. And I gotta get some work done. And I gotta get some sleep. I didn't sleep that great last night. I slept better than I had been, but how about this? We'll go at an extra 30 minutes at least tomorrow. Does that sound good? Because also we'll be at a spicy part of the game, and I won't want to quit. I don't want to quit now. I want to keep going. But I do have to get this thing done. One of my secondary jobs is expecting a video rendered, so I gotta. Sad day. One of these days, team, I'll have so much ad revenue from YouTube I won't need 5 jobs. We'll get there eventually. But anyways, thanks team so much for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. I really enjoyed this game. I'll always enjoy this game. But anyways, it's been a little different playing a game that I know after playing Fire Emblem and just being blindsided by literally everything. But anyways, thanks team, smooches. I love you guys so much. I will see you all tomorrow night, same time, and we'll get through this wall market area. We'll have a good time in the Happy Bee Inn or whatever it's called, and we'll smash the Dawn or chop them off or whatever we're gonna do. Tear them off, chop them off, smash them, all those things. Anyways, good night.